subscribers of Tom TV Show and others who follow us on this platform, Tom TV Show. We are grateful to be with our guest today. Let us start by presenting ourselves by names. She can tell us more about her, and she can even present herself. Now it is time for you. Can just present yourself.
Thank you very much. My name's Sandrine Waisingize.
Yes.
I am Peace Philo. I'm a girl guide, and I hold a bachelor degree in development studies.
Yes.
And I'm a youth.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Thank you so much. Can you tell those people following us, are you single or still searching?
I am single, guys.
Okay.
I am single.
As you see, she's still single. You guys, you know what to do. You have to contact her and see what can be done. Okay, thank you so much. Dear subscribers and others in general, I want to tell you that we are having today a special topic. You know, in our region and even in our communities where you live, there is just peace. Wherever you go, you hear people saying peace, 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 peace. So today we are going to talk about peace in general, and we express ourselves, our ideas, the way we understand things, so that we can just have common ideas about it. The first one, our theme today, it's all about peace fellows. Peace fellows, we also have the meaning of peace fellow. Who is a peace fellow? We are going to have the theme, which is just called peace fellows impact in personal life and problem solving in the community. As you follow us, we are having a guest, and we are grateful to be with you, by the way. You're welcome on this platform. I am also a peace fellow. Did you know that?
I think, yeah.
And you remember, I cannot ask you that you know that, but because you are in the same community, we are peace fellows, both of us, and we are having different impacts on our communities and even in our societies where we live. But before starting, who is a peace fellow? Because some people can say, what do you mean when you say peace fellow? Sandrine, can you tell us more about peace fellow?
In my understanding, because people, they can come up with different meanings.
Yes.
And in my own understanding, because I am one, being a peace fellow it's a friend of peace.
Exactly.
I'm a very, very friend of peace.
Yes.
So being a friend of peace is not by name, is by actions that we do in our communities.
Yes.
And being a peace fellow is not by name because we just, like, for example, when I joined Visio Jeunesse Nouvelle, I was like, okay, we're gonna be together with our people. We're having fun. We're eating. We're sleeping. We're just learning.
Exactly.
But the more we get to know more about peace, the more I feel like, oh no, if we're going to have maybe a workshop, I have to make sure that I need to get something so that I can go back to my community and I'll be able to help them. For example, critical thinking.
Yes.
That's something that you can tell everyone.
And
even
you were trained about it so far.
Very, I was trained about the critical thinking and also mediation.
Exactly.
Because we live in a society, I feel like we're not going to make change like somewhere far. We have to start with ourselves. If I can be able to live with my neighbors, to live with in peace, and when there is maybe like something like misunderstanding, and I come up with something different, maybe other people, they want to fight, they want to do this and that, but then I can come up with like, can we sit down and understand?
Exactly, become a mediator. Exactly.
And I like it because I have learned it in a Visio Jeunesse Nouvelle.
Yes.
So being a peace fellow is not by name. It's not by the t-shirt. It's not by the workshop. It's what you do. You're yourself.
Yes.
Are you at peace yourself? Because if you're not at peace, you're not gonna make peace anywhere else.
You cannot spread what you don't have, so you need to have it.
So I had to have this kind of a homework.
Exactly.
To know peace, to understand peace, to know the importance of peace, and peace is not like the absence of war. I don't know how they say that.
It is just a state of being, a state of calmness on both individual and even the society.
We don't have to talk about peace when there's something's happening.
Exactly.
Like wars and everything.
Exactly,
no. For us, we're there.
Yeah.
In peace, we're there. In fight, we're there. Everywhere, we're there. We just want to make sure that we want everlasting peace.
Exactly.
We don't want peace for one day. We want peace for the
where we live. everywhere.
Yeah, but it has to start with myself,
if
with yourself, with yourself too, so that we can be able to make sure that we spread peace.
Thank you so much. As you know, as I say that you cannot give peace if you don't have peace, so it means that you have to be in peace so that you can just spread the peace. You can't spread what you don't have. You have said that with your critical thinking ability, because you have been trained about critical thinking, that there are some changes you made in your community where you live. Can you tell us one of the things that you did in your community after being trained about critical thinking, mediation, and whatever?
Yes, I will. So it's actually something that happens in everyday life.
Exactly.
In critical thinking, we learned that we don't have to come up with one solution or one option.
Exactly.
So we can think many things, and then maybe we choose, okay, I'm going to do this. But then I learned that I don't have only one option. I have millions of options. If this didn't work, I'm going to work on this one.
Exactly.
So I think what I have done is just to like people around me where I live. For example, maybe, you know, like you can live in a compound with many people. And then, you know, like misunderstanding always is there between people. So I like it because I always come up with something different.
Excuse me, do you like conflicts or is
no. I like the way I come up with a different option.
Okay, you make change.
Yes, I make change. Maybe people, they can be like, oh, we can use this way to go inside there. No, we have to go there. Maybe they are bothering other people.
Exactly.
So what I'd be like, can we use maybe that way so we can get in the room without bothering other people? So I feel like it's you grow up like mentally, and I always make sure that I have like different options about people who are around me. That's when you come up with something you're not going to be able to bother people you are with, because maybe I wanted to sit here, but then I came up with another option of go sitting there because I don't want to bother you. So I think as it started with myself, I'm trying to teach other people, because I can't go there and be like, this is critical thinking. No, I have to be there, be like, no, let's do this and this. But in my head, I know what I'm doing. But people maybe sometimes they don't know what I'm doing, or maybe they be like, oh, she's easy to understand. No, she doesn't know how to fight. No, I fight with my brain because I don't want to fight like, you know, killing people. I need to fight with my skills, my
as long as you have been trained.
I've been trained enough. Being in a visionnaire novel is something I think I need to write a book about it, because I'm a changed person.
Is a lot. I'm
a changed person.
Thank you so much, Sandrine. You have said that there's something that you can do in the community so that you can just help people having conflict. Can you tell us how do you do it? Do you just approach them? You just use social media? How do you do that one? Is it because you have been trained, or it is just your habit? Was it the same as before coming in the visionnaire novel? What is the difference between the two? Because I know we joined in 2022. Remember? In October, I think. The first time I remember we were just in their headquarters at Rubavu. You remember that we met there, and they told us how the project will go. Then we are now in 2025. Is there any positive impact you see in your community? Well, let's start by you as an individual. What do you think, apart from mediation
and everything,
I want you in person? What do you see these trainings, this project has just changed in your life?
Let's start with something simple. I'm talking to you. I'm confident.
Yes.
Where's the confidence coming from? Vision.
Thank you so much.
So
it is just
I was a kind of shy person. I knew that I had like ability to talk and to tell to people, but then I had fear. Because I was not really strong enough to stand on my word. If I say this is this, no, I don't care if you whoever you are, as long as that I'm right, I need to stand there. So the confidence that I got is something I don't know how to explain. I love it. And the second thing that I have learned is so I directed, or maybe I managed the panel. How the panel?
Now you're a good panelist, as you can see.
I am.
Those people forward, you can see this one can just be able to be a panelist. If you have even the like meeting, this is a motivational speaker. She can even come there and just become a panelist. That's the second.
So I remember when we were in Uganda. I was told.
It means this project also can just make people to abroad.
We have gone to Uganda, we have gone to Burundi. We also wanted to go to Congo, but then something was not going well because we don't want to stay here in Rwanda. We want to move. We want to see what is Uganda doing, what is Burundi doing, what is Congo doing. So because we're working together with the youth from those countries that I was saying. So we wanted to see other countries, how they're working.
Thank you so much. I've said something like DRC. Then I want to ask you one question. It is all about, you've said it's Congo, Burundi, and DRC. And there is a regional issue, which is all about peace in Eastern Congo. What can you say about this one here? Because you have said even DRC is included in Peace Fellows. What do you think? What do you think about this regional issue about peace? What do you think as a youth peace fellow? You get me? You can tell me what's your understanding about this? What do you think can be done? What can you tell the young people who are following us? Yes.
As a young person, I don't know much about before. The reason why I'm saying this it didn't start yesterday. It did not start 2021. It has been there
a long time ago.
So as someone who managed to go to school, I have learned, I read, I do everything, I do my research. So my point of view is there is no way you can solve a problem from the top. You have to start from there. The roots, everything.
You find a root cause.
Yes.
Do you know the root cause of that problem, or you just?
According to what I understand is that it's a kind of mixture of stuffs. So it means that people who are in Congo, they call them Murenge Tutsis. To be honest, those people has been being killed.
They have been,
so long ago. So long ago. So that's what I know.
It means there is human rights violation there.
Very. Because they held them because they are Tutsis, and you know what happened here in Rwanda?
They
over
1 million were killed in 1994.
Because they were like how they were created. So same thing in Congo. In my own understanding. There is no human rights there. If someone is being killed because she looks or he looks like this, there is no human rights. And as a peace fellow, I don't support that. To me, every person is equal. As long as they're doing things like necessary.
Without violating human rights.
So and we can see. We can see on the media. We can see how things are going.
Social media.
So what I can say now. I don't know. I'm not Congolese, but I don't want to just
one day we shall invite one person from Congo.
Exactly.
By the way, this one is the Rwandan, but maybe has not just mentioned there. The Rwandese. Okay. Maybe one day we also invite.
Congolese. That can be better. I don't know much about that, but what I'm trying to say is, due to our history, we know who we are. Most like Rwandans. They have gone through so much. There's nothing you can tell Rwanda. Like for me, I'm just a citizen down there, but I know that I contribute to my country in one way or another. So our president said, we know who we are, and we know what we have been through. There is no way we're going to accept other people to come through to just So we have to understand who we are, and the Rwandans, we know what we have been through. We lost parents, we lost siblings. So I think we are strong enough. And there's something that's been coming on our mind. Other countries rely on army. And other help from other countries. But our country, our president relies on us, Rwandans, which is most important.
It means you support him, whatever he does.
Which is good, because all Rwanda, we are united, we understand things the same way, and we're not the one who brought all this. They're the ones, Congolese, they didn't be able to manage it, so it's not our fault. So I think what Rwanda is supposed to do is not being a master into history. You're trying to let's just focus on our improvement. We do better, because we're having a hard time right now.
Thank you so much. What can you tell people, especially young people following us, what can you tell them about this regional issue about peace in the DRC? What can you tell young people? What can they do? What should they do, as there is just a regional issue, as of course. You have said that you can support our president. What do you do in person to support him? what do you do to support your president, as you've mentioned in your discussions? As we Rwandans, you know, we do something, we do different things to help support our country so that it can develop from one way into another. When I look at 30 years ago, you see there is a big change. There is a big change. What is your contribution? What can you suggest to those people following, especially young people?
Yes. I didn't say this, but I'm a trainer, expert in gender-based violence.
Wow. Dear subscribers, followers, please invite her to come and just train your people.
As I said earlier, I'm a girl guide, and I kind of started to training when I was young. They saw potential.
Am I allowed to join your Girl Guides Association?
You can be friend of us, but you cannot be part of us. You're a man, you're women.
Okay,
you're not allowed men. So I started when I was young. I started feeling like, oh, I can talk to girls, I can talk to women, because my background, where I was born, I have seen so much. So I have been in every district of this country.
Exactly.
Talking about unwanted pregnancies. Talking about
drugs, you know,
everything. We talk about it. So my contribution is that I don't sleep. If I know that I'm going to go to Nyaruguru, I know I have to be strong. I have to, you know, to understand what I'm going to do. And something that vision helped me to understand very well is that I used to go on field
in partnership with Interpeace, because this project
and Interpeace is that I used to go on field and be like, oh, help people, this and this and this and this. I don't really care if they're understanding or not. My part is just to deliver the decision. This and this and this, and then I'm going home back home. As long as I did the work, I'm going back home. So when I joined the vision is when
especially this project
is where I learned to know, are you teaching people? Are people understanding you?
Exactly.
Maybe they can't understand.
Are they making change after teaching them?
Yes. So I started to do follow-up. Follow-up. I make sure that maybe I go back there, or maybe I call, or maybe I do anything.
There's something to be done.
So I have been also been to India. I have been to Malawi. I have been learning the skills that I brought in Rwanda to teach the girls.
I'm very sorry. I want to ask something. You went to India.
Yes.
You just how long did you spend there?
4 months.
4 months. So I want to ask one question about it. If you see the community of India, Indian community, and you come here to Rwanda, how do you see? Is there any difference? When I talk about this, you talk about in the channel of peace. How do people are living together? Are there conflicts? How they mediate? You can tell us about it. The difference between India and Rwanda, as you lived in the same communities, different communities, the two different communities there. Yes, you can tell us.
I think everything is kind of the same, despite culture.
Exactly.
Our culture. Maybe I can say that in Rwanda, I'm speaking proudly, I'm strong. But then you can maybe find an Indian woman in a maybe village. I'm not talking in town. In a village. Like she's just there waiting to get married.
Okay.
It's kind of, they are into culture a lot. Like right now, if a woman wants to get married, she doesn't go around and look for a man. It's her family. Go around and be like, oh, we brought you a man. You're gonna get married to this man. So that's not something that I can accept, because we all have choices. Everyone can choose who they want. So they're into too much culture than us, because as we kind of understand the value of a woman, this and that. But they're into culture, which causes the what we can call the violence in Rwanda.
Okay, thank you so much, Sandrine. We cannot just speak English only because there are some people who do not understand English. Let us use Kinyarwanda. Muraho neza, ndagira ngo nongere nakire Sandrine kugira ngo tumwakire mumenye ko ari umunyarwanda, mwumve n'ijwi ryavuga n'Ikinyarwanda, ariko ngewe ijwi murarimenyereye, ariko ndagira ngo twakire Sandrine nk'umupeace fellow kugira ngo atubwire. Sandrine, ku batabyumvise turagira ngo tubwire, wongere ubibwire by the way, kuko hari abashobora kuba tumva Ikinyarwanda, I mean Icyongereza, kugira ngo wabibwira gatoya.
Amazina yanjye nitwa Bayisingize Sandrine.
Murumva akavuga ikinyarwanda neza rwose nubwo avuga ururimi rw'amahanga rwose n'ikinyarwanda arakizi, which is good. Yes.
Nitwa Sandrine Bayisingize.
Yego.
Nkaba ndi umugide, abagide nagara abaskuti.
Yego.
Abagide twe turi abakobwa gusa.
Yego.
Ndashaka ngo uzampe umwanya mvuge ku bagide.
Nta kibazo rwose.
Okay.
Ndagutumiye next session will be here.
Yes. Kubera ko abagide nabo barankoreye ibintu bitangaje cyane. They grew me up.
Yego.
Rero ndi umugide, nkaba ndi n'umupisifilo, nkaba niga ikidage ubu ngubu.
Yego. Kanise ushaka kumbwira mwaramutse mu
kidage? Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. Yes.
Zakwigisha.
Nta kibazo bizaza. Urumva ko mfata vuba? Yes.
Yego. Nkaba ndi umujene, ndi single.
Yego. Guys, umukobwa ni single, you can just icyo gukora muracyumva.
Barabyumva.
Yeah.
Nkaba nkora ibintu bitandukanye.
Yego.
Mbu umupisifilo, nkaba umugide, nkaba n'umunyeshuri.
Muri make pisifilo ni umubungabunzi w'amahoro.
Yego. Umubungabunzi w'amahoro.
Nanjye nkaba ndimo by the way ko tubana muri project yo kugira ngo tubungabunga amahoro dutuye, ibyo dukora byose ni ibintu byiza cyane.
Yego. Nkaba nkunda no kujya mu mahanga hatari kure cyane ariko hano hafi. Ariko ngo akanyoni katagurutse
ni kamenyo bweze.
Ndaguruka nubwo ari hafi.
Yego.
Abaho n'ubuzima busanzwe.
Sandrine rero twagira ngo tugushimire. Twavuze session ya mbere mu Cyongereza n'ikinyarwanda ndumva byinshi twabivuzeho cyane, ariko ndagira ngo wenda ubwire urubyiruko dukurikiye rwumva ikinyarwanda ariko ngo abenshi basigaye bumva icyongereza ntigeza ko byinshi banabyumvisha. Twagira ngo tubwire ni iki ushaka kubwira urubyiruko rudukurikiye ruzadukurikira mu gihe gita, tugira ngo tubwire nyirizina ese ni iki wabwira urubyiruko muri iki gihe. Ndagira ngo nguhe ibintu bitatu kugira ngo uvugeho. Iki kintu cyakorwa, urabizi ikibazo cy'umutekano muke uri mu burasirazuba bwa Kongo, cyo ni icya mbere. Ikindi cya kabiri, turi kubona urubyiruko rwinshi ruri kwishora mu ngeso z'ubusambanyi, rimwe na rimwe hakavamo inda zitateganyijwe. Naho nshaka gukora ubushakashatsi mbona ko muri 2020 mu mwaka ushize 2022 byatwaye inda zitateganyijwe teen mothers, abana bakiri munsi y'imyaka y'ubukure 18. Icyo ni cya kabiri ngira ngo uze kugira ikintu babwira nkuko watubwiye ngo you are guide. Turagira ngo utubwire niki wabagiraho inama yihe. Icyo ni cya kabiri. Icya gatatu ndagira ngo uze kutubwira ku bijyanye noneho no gukoresha social media, ko umujene wese uramusanga hari nk'abana bagenda bakiyambura ubusa bagashyira kuri social media. Urabivugaho iki ibyo bintu bitatu? Reka dore ku cya mbere wenda watubwira uko ubyumva.
Icya mbere kuko bivuze ari bikurikiranye, byaba byiza ugiye umbwira kimwe nkakivugaho kandi nkajya no ku kindi.
Icya mbere navuze kuri case y'umutekano. Yes.
Rubyiruko, afande James Kabarebe yaravuze ngo ntago turi kubabwira ngo mugende ngo ntago turi kubaha imbunda, ntago turi kubaha amasasu. Muri gukora iki na telefone zanyu? Social media zanyu zimaze iki? So ndahera aho ngaho rero, kubera ko ntago mvuze ngo tugende tujye kwirukanka tujye kurwana, oya, ariko dukoresha ubwenge bwacu, dukoreshe n'ama platforms yacu. We ngenshira nko kuri stati n'urugero kuri
Instagram bayakoresha bati what to be there, ni iki bashyiraho. Yes.
Okay. Ama social media yanyu mufite, it's nice, you can have fun, you can post just to update people how you doing. Ariko noneho iki nicyo gihe tugomba gukoresha ama social media yacu cyane. Icyo nshatse kuvuga ni iki, mbere na mbere basaba ko babanza kumva context. Ntago ndi kuvuga ngo bajyeho batukane bavuga ngo bakora
babanze bakore content mbere yo kuvuga.
Shaka amakuru neza, ibyo ugiye gupostinga ku buryo umuntu ashobora no kuriplayinga akakubaza ati what is this. Utangira ukamubwira ibintu kuko urabona aha ngaha buri muntu wese avuga ko abyumva. Uwo muri Kongo bivuga uko abyumva, uwo Uganda bivuga uko abyumva, umunyarwanda bivuga uko abyumva. Ariko noneho ikigendewe cyane aka kanya niki, ni amahoro ari imbere turi gushaka, kandi tugomba kubitangira aka kanya. Ni ukuvuga ngo niwumva gahunda ihari ukavuga se bimeze gute, nawe ukieducating. Ntabwo ari ngombwa ngo abantu baze babikwigisha, kandi nanone bareke gufata amakuru yose babonye kuri internet. Buri muntu wese ari gushiraho ibintu abonye. AI zaraje ashobora gufata nkanje akanshira wenda nkavuga nk'ibintu ntavuze, byaraje. Tube careful, tumenye ko amakuru turi gushaka atariho ivumbi, kugira ngo udatangira ukabangamira abandi nawe utari kubyumva. Gusa icyo navuga ku rubyiruko rwacu cyane rwo nibandaho, mureke dukomereze aho twari tugeze. Nta kibazo dufite mu Rwanda, kandi dufite umutekano, dufite ibintu byose. So aho kugira ngo dufate umwanya tujye gutera amahane rero ngo wazarendo ngo yabanje ngo na hehe
turi byagezweho.
Oya, reka twige dutekereze tuvuge tutari ko se bundi ko tubona bimeze gutya ko ari abaturanyi bacu, what gonna happen next? Ese tugomba kwifata gute? Ese tugomba gukora iki kugira ngo nibyo nari ndi kubwira, ndi kuvuga ngo Perezida nitwe yishingikirije, abandi babishingikirije bisirikare, imbunda za danje, bakajya gushaka ubufasha muri Russia ariko umusaza aravuga ati ninjye n'abantu banjye.
Exactly, twebwe bose baba kumushyigikira.
Niyo yavuze ngo abanyarwanda ntago abavuze wowe gusa, ntago abavuze ba minister gusa, ari kuvuga nanjye, ari kuvuga nawe. So rero uruhare rwacu reka tumaze twieducating twumva ibintu, sibyo? Kugira ngo wenda ushobora no kugera n'ahantu ugasanga bari kuvuga ibintu wenda bitari appropriate, ubu nabo bashobora kuba defenda n'igihugu cyawe mbese, kubera ko wumva context. Ariko tujye dushobora nko kureba nk'ama pages for example yo kuri Instagram za Rwanda updates, hari ahandi nyine haba bajya baposting ibintu biri wavuga ngo wizeye, tujyeho turebe dusome turiposting. Niba ubonye speech wenda y'umuntu runaka ya James Kabarebe, anyone else, repost kugira ngo nkanjye ni urugero. Njye urumva mfite aba friends b'ingeri zose, abazungu, abirabura, basa gute,
international.
So urumva nuko ngo nimba nimpostinga ntago nzaba ndi kubwira abanyarwanda gusa, ndi kubwira naba bandi bo hanze wenda bashaka kuvuga se Rwanda buriya. I have to tell them through my Instagram or anything else. Rero ndumva twakoresha social media neza, tukirinda gufata amakuru yose tubonye, dushaka amakuru mazima afatika, kandi nanone ntitumara umwanya turi gutera impaka ku bintu bitubaka. Reka dutere impaka turi kuvuga tuti ariko se what are we going to do kugira ngo ejo tuzabe duhagaze twemye, kuko murabibona ko abantu bose barimo baratwanga badufatiye ibihano, umva twabaye iciro ry'imigani. Ariko umusaza wacu yarabivuze, kama mbaye turahagaze, nta kibazo gihari. Umuntu nanjye nabanje kuvuga ko se ibintu izi ntambara ngiramo akoba, ariko nyuma nza gutegeza ko kubaka iki. My people, I'm here now. Ntago nshoboye imbunda ariko nshoboye social media.
Yego Sandrine, urakoze cyane. Influencer kuri social media, nagira ngo ikindi kintu nkubaza cya kabiri wakivuze kuri social media, ariko nagira ngo utubwire abana b'abakobwa icy'umutekano twagisoje. Ndagira ngo tuvuge kuri rusange ikijyanye n'abana b'abakobwa gutwara inda, teen mothers, abana bari munsi y'imyaka y'ubukure, ugasanga batwaye inda birabagoye, rimwe na rimwe ugasanga biba n'ikibazo cyo kubarera. Wabivugaho iki? Watubwiye ko magid ari abakobwa mwakira, ushaka nabyo mu bikorwa
cyane buri gihe, niyo nshingano yacu.
Twifuza kumenya ngo niye nta muri babwire, niye nta muri bagire, hakorwa iki kugira ngo tuzagere noneho zero complaint y'icyo kibazo. Murakoze.
So ndahera ku babyeyi.
Yego.
Ababyeyi cyane cyane wenda ababyeyi bo mu cyaro bambabarire, ntabwo mbavuze nawe nanjye navukiye mu cyaro.
Abo mujye kubaretse no kutuka mu.
No, ndakomeza nze kubiganiraho. Ndabivuga nte
ababyeyi muri rusange. Okay, fine.
Ababyeyi kuko njye navukiye mu cyaro.
Batubwira uko byibana.
Njye navukiye mu cyaro. So abantu twavukiye mu cyaro
tubona no mu simu cyane wo.
Wari kuvukiye mu cyaro kwisobanukirwa rero.
Okay, fine, good. Keep it up.
So ngendeye kuri real story about me.
Yego.
Ntago twigeze tubwirwa ibintu bijyanye na sexual. Ego ko mubyeyi anakubonaga unabivuza akaba yanakurangiza.
Ubuzima bw'imyororokere.
Sinshaka kumva bivuga. Uri kubyumva?
Yego. Umeze nk'aho byabaye.
Mama nawe n'ikiganiro azanyica. Ariko okay, ntago aruvuga ngo umubyeyi aba yanze kukubwira, ahubwo nabo bafite impamvu batari open up. Ntago bigeze babiganirizwaho nabo wenda kuko ndibikurikirana. Byambayeho yes. Ariko njyewe nari mfite abagida, nagiye mu bagida mfite imyaka 8, nasanze y'abantu bose baramfashije. Ariko nanone ntago kuba baramfashije ntago ngomba kubyishimira. Hari abana twakuranye, twari duturanye, batabashije kugira gute kuba bagera aho ngeze aka kanya. So icyo nshaka kuvuga rero, ababyeyi mumbabarire, ababyeyi mujye mwicarana n'abana banyu b'abakobwa, n'abana banyu b'abakobwa, ibintu byose mubabwire, kuko nimwanga kubibabwira bazajya gushaka abantu babibabwira kandi bababwira nabi. Yes, ni ukuvuga ngo umwana niba agejeje imyaka 10, 11, 12, tangira umwiyegereze, tangira umuganirize, tangira umubwire, kuko arakina ababyeyi bakora uzibeshye usambane nguzambona. Ibyo ngibyo ikintu bitera umwana ajya kure akavuga ati sundi ko mama yambwiye ngo nzamubona, reka nje kureba ibyo bambwira mpisha ko wasanga bari na fresh. Ugasanga umwana atwarinda muri ubwo buryo, warakiranga ibishishi ngo by'ikingo, arakiranga ibiki. Ariko iyo umubyeyi cyanye n'umwana akavuga ati mwana wanjye imibonano mpuzabitsina bayikora wenda bashyingiwe ntabwo ari byiza ko babikora none ahangaha ntabwo bikugenewe wimubwira ko ari tabu wimbwira ko ari icyaha
kandi n'abandi babikora
wimubwira uti ntabwo bigenewe okay ufite uburyo wamuganirizamo ariko nyine bitewe n'imyaka afite kandi ntabwo ari ababyeyi b'abamama gusa abapapa muze hano tuganire abapapa namwe birabareba cyane ntabwo niba umwana ashaka kuza akakubwira ngo papa ngo sinzi ibintu nabonye ngo mwikarisange ngo by'umutuku nta mihango uzi ugasanga umugabo ngo genda ujye kubwira ngo mama wawe ngo genda ujye kubwira ngo mama wawe umugabo akakitinga nk'aho atazi imihango niba umwana agusanze muhe information ufite kandi twese
ubica hejuru
kandi umwana abone comfy hagati ya mama na dad kugira ngo ibyo azajya yumva kwa papa we mama azajya abihamya avuga ati yo bya bintu nibyo ariko nabivuga se atajya contributing aho cyangwa mama ada contributing aho umwana azajya mu gihirahiro ese ibintu papa bambwira mama atambwira burankunze kurusha mama you know bicarane n'abana babaganiriza kubera ko bipfira hasi kuko hari iyo umwana wamwigishije nk'uko mu bagide tugira program twita dukora kuri reproductive health twigisha nyine abana ubuzima bw'imyororokere SRHR sexual reproductive health something so nuvuga ngo tukabigisha njyewe hari igihe njya kuri field singiye kukubeshya nagera kuri tere sitwicaranye n'abana b'abakobwa nkahita mvuga ati ni bande bagiye mu mihango bose bahita bamera gutya
bakajya munsi y'intebe
nkamubwiye ko se biti imihango se suyizi cyangwa wenda ari nk'ukuntu tubahemba nk'ibihembo twabasubije neza abakobwa nyine tukamuhereza kotex hari uduhereza isabune nyine tuba dufite ibintu tubahereza kugira ngo bagire isuku ugasanga hari umwana bamuhemba nka kotex gutya njyewe none navuga ati ngo uyu nuyifate hano imbere isoni zikamwica ukuntu ntashaka kugenda
isi murangiriye
n'ukuri reka mbabwire mu Rwanda mureke duhagurukire kino kintu mureke dusobanuke
cyane
mureke abana bacu tubigishe ibintu
by'imyororokere babumenye babisobanukirwe rwose kubera ko niyo mpamvu ari ukubona iki kibazo cyose
umwana ntago yajya muri boutique ngo agure kotex ni uguhagarara mpaka ngo nuko harimo abagabo ngo ntiyayiva umwana ntago ashobora kuza ngo abwire umuntu wenda avuga ati mwarimu w'umugabo ati mwari nitashije oya ni ukuvuga ngo mureke creating comfort hagati y'abana natwe ntabwo bivuga ngo abana bawe gusa by the way n'abana w'umuturanyi wawe mureke creating a relationship hagati y'abana hari project nakoragamo yitwa Kina Rwanda twigishaga ababyeyi gukinana n'abana ugasanga umubyeyi ngo yego ko mana ngo ngenge gukina hagati n'ura mwana ubwo se nabandi mu biki no iyo hangaho niyo relationship na bond biba formed nuba wamwakinnye uzabasha no kumubwira ibyo ushaka kumubwira ariko abana yego n'abana hari ibyo batagomba kumenya ntabwo mvuze ngo mubabwire byose ariko ewana mwegere duke akeneye ugihita utumuhereza ako kanya kuko niwanga kumubwira ibyo atagenewe azabibwirwa n'abandi
yego rwose Sandrine rero tugana ku musozo ubwiye abajene ubwira ababyeyi ubwira abantu bose kandi utubwiye ibintu byiza cyane pe turanagushimira cyane muri akanya rero turifuza se ari cyo wifuza kubwira abadukurikiye kidasanzwe kiba kitanahari nabwo dushobora gusoreza ngaha icyo ni cyambere ikindi cya kabiri tugira tugushimire nubwo nza kongera nkabisubiramo nyuma yo kugira icyo babwira tagatuguha umwanya ngira icyo babwira maka kanya
shuti zanjye ubuzima buratangaje uyu munsi ushobora gutekereza ko wenda utazaba uri muri ino position ugasanga wagura inyuma yaho njye mbona ko twese nta muntu urafatisha what life is nta muntu uzi ubuzima nta muntu uricara ngo avuga ati okay ntabwo nzasubira ku kazi ngiye ubuzima narangije kubushyira ku murongo ibintu byose no tubyuka mu gitondo tu figuring out ese ejo bizaba bimeze gute sibyo nimureke tube twige tureke gutsimbarara ku mitekerereze yacu n'imyumvire yacu sivuze ngo abantu baguhindure ariko hari igihe usanga ibitekerezo ufite hari umuntu ufite ibitekerezo birenze bifinyoye neza aho ngaho niwe uhita wigira ukavuga ati okay Tom rero nabonye afite YouTube channel I'm going to create mine nuvuga ngo urwane no kumenya mana nta kintu kibaho nk'ubujiji kibi
cyane cyangwa ishari
shaka kuntu nkubureka mbabwiza ukuri kw'Imana njyewe navukiye mu cyaro gose tujya kuvoma mu gishanga turagiye inka nirukanka umva
ariko niba atari ngo wavukiye mu karere
navukiye mu karere ka Nyagatare umurenge Gatunda akagari Nyarurema umudugudu Buguma
nzaza kugusura
karibu so njyewe nakuze nize mu mashuri asanzwe nyine primaire zisanzwe narangije kwiga secondaire z'icyongereza gakeya nyine nzi gakeya nyine ko kumva ko gusaba umugati n'ibiryo ngiye koko nari nzi the person that I want to become. Navugaga ati ko nshaka kuzaba umuntu urenze se nzamuba nta kongereza wa iki Kinyarwanda bizagenda bite.
Yego.
Ngiye nagiye kuri social media my friends. Nagiye kuri social media niga Icyongereza n'Igifaransa. Igifaransa cyo ni inkuru ndende ariko Icyongereza cyo narakimenye. So icyo ni ikintu ushobora kuvuga ngo I'm so proud of. Ntago Icyongereza nakigiye mu ishuri, nta nshuti nari mfite navuga ngo uyu ngansubiragamo, ni ukujya kuri social media nyine nkajya numva ibi video, nkajya yasuye bikancanga, ejo nkongera nkajya mu mahanga nkuko nabikubwiye nkatinyuka. Nagiye muri Malawi, nagiye muri Malawi amezi 8. So no kuvuga ngo ntutegereze ko ari umuntu uri gushakire opportunities. You the one, ni wowe ugomba kwishakira opportunities. Na hari akajambo k'Imana kavuga ngo you have to meet God halfway. Nuko urakora Imana mugahura. Ntabwo wicara uvuga ngo Mana we ngo baro nk'umugabo we, no, ubu ngubu nzamushaka nzajya kumushaka. So uvuga ngo we need to work, we need to be educated, we need to tureke ku bintu by'ubunebwe, tureke
to improve understanding,
improving the understandings zacu. Niba hari ibintu umuntu avuze kumva ntubyumva, wimwagenestinga. Hari ukuntu abyumva ahubwo wowe mubwira uti ngende kubyumva muri ubu buryo. Ushaka gusanga umuhinduye kubera ko wowe utekereza neza. Rero mureke ikintu basaba, let's be educated. Ntabwo mvuze ngo tujye mu ishuri, reka ubuzima butwigishe muri rusange. Ibi byose biri kubiza intambara zose ziri kuba, mureke zitwigishe. Ni tuvuge ngo twebwe nta kibazo dufite, no, we need to learn. Ibintu byose tubona mu buzima bwacu bwose bwa buri munsi ntago abarimu ari bo bonyine bagomba kwigisha abantu
cyane rwose.
We need to even teach ourselves. Niba wicaye hakaba hari ikintu utazi, kangusaba ikintu kimwe umuntu uri kureba na YouTube channel. Niba wicaye akakanya hakaba hari ikintu utazi kandi kirahari ushaka kumenya cyane. Umunsi turi kwa kangahe?
None ni kwa gatandatu.
Turi kwa gatandatu. Tariki 7.
Ni 8.
Tariki 8.
By the way, happy Women's Day. Ni umunsi muzabagore.
Yes. Let me tell these people. Uyu munsi turi tariki 8 z'ukwa gatatu 2025. Hari ikintu ushaka kumenya cyane. Tangira uyu munsi. Kuko nuvuga ngo uzatangira next week izajyara next week.
You are fed already.
Tangira none ahanga kandi ikindi ibintu byiza ntago ibintu byiza biravuna. Ntago wambwira ngo use nari kwicara Icyongereza kikaza kikikuta mu mutwe. Naho navugaga nkahaguruka nkavuga bakanseka ntabwo atizuya none no kuvuga, ariko ejo nkongera. So vunika ariko uzabona umusaruro mwiza.
Sandrine, kadugushimire rero, urakoze cyane ku nama ugiriye abadukurikiye, urubyiruko ndetse n'ababyari byo bavuzeho. Reka tuzahora ubutaha tuvuga ku bindi bitandukanye.
Ubutaha nzaba mpari neza tuganire neza. Ahubwo hari ikintu kimwe nshaka. Abantu badukurikiye ndashaka ko hari kwako nzi ibintu byinshi.
Do you have a YouTube channel? You can just tell them.
Ndashaka ko next time tuzakora indi video. Ndashaka ko mwandika muri comments something like ikintu kiri specific tuzavugaho next time.
Cyane rwose.
Kubera ko
good idea.
Kwako aba nibo babosi bacu. Bagomba kutubwira icyo gukora.
Cyane rwose.
Please jya muri comment ushire muti wenda ndashaka ko tuganira about this, about that, about this. Tom is my guy. Azamvugisha and then nze tubiganireho.